choose value, choose performance, choose Koenig equipment.
First of all, I want to welcome you to Franklin, Indiana. And my name is Aaron Koenig. I'm President and CEO of Koenig Equipment, which, if you're not familiar, is a fourth generation family business started in 1904. And we're a John Deere dealership, and we sell products that range from large combines to very small mowers. So we're here today to celebrate the groundbreaking of our newest facility. And I'm sharing it with a lot of very important people. Today is a special day for a number of reasons, but not the least of which is it's very rare that I get to wear a suit coat and my duck boots on in the same outfit. So usually my kids would shame me on the way out if I were to do that, but I had a good excuse today. So we want to thank Mother Nature for giving us just a short break so we could get together and again celebrate. Up here with me are a few special guests. I have with me Rosie Chambers, how appropriate, from the Franklin Chamber of Commerce, as well as Mr. Barnett, who's here with the city. And then I have Joe over here from Ferguson Construction. He's the guy that sends me all those bills, right, Joe? Yeah. So we've actually been partnered with Ferguson for a long, long time. This is at least the 8th major project that we've done with them over 5-6 decades. So a long relationship going back before Joe and I were even around. So we're excited for that. So today is the culmination of really 3 years of hard work, 3 years of effort, persistence, and it's finally paying off. And as I said, I'm excited to celebrate it with all of you. I want to share something that I've said to my employees many times, and that is, why do we build buildings? What's the purpose for making such a large an investment in a community like Franklin? And we really do it for just a couple reasons, and it's really about our employees and our customers. First, we want a facility that is safe for our employees, so when they come to work, they don't fear for their lives. That's generally a good thing, right, Tom? That's right, okay. And equally important is that they be productive. It's a facility that enables them to be their best and do their best so they can deliver value to our customers. And so it's really about our employees and our customers, and that's why we do this. As far as this facility goes, I'm especially excited about it because it's designed expressly for our use, and it will have the capability and the tools to support our farmer customers, our tradesmen, and our landscapers, as well as homeowners from Franklin, Johnson, and the surrounding counties. So it'd be a full-service dealership to take care of all those customers. So we're going to keep things short today, but I did want to touch on one thing about our company, and that is our core values. And I think this building and what it represents is says a lot about our company and our core values, one of which is ownership. We are an employee-owned business, and we want our employees to behave as owners. We'd like them to feel like they're a part of it, and this is one way we show that commitment to them. It's about service to customers, and this facility will allow us to do that, to give them our best and deliver value. We're also big on standards, and one standard is a first impression. And I think when you're all back for our ribbon cutting and our grand opening, you'll see what kind of a beautiful facility it is, all the way down to the landscape and the sidewalk to nowhere. Yes, thank you very much. Also, you'll get to experience firsthand teamwork between our parts, service, sales departments, precision departments, so it should be a good experience for all. Another core value of ours is courage, and it takes some courage in an environment like this to make an investment of this size. I mentioned that we've done at least 8 of these projects with Ferguson and some other projects, but this one here represents our single largest capital improvement project in the history of our company, all 116 years of it. So we've put a lot into this, and we're excited for it to come to fruition. and then learning. We're learning a lot about the community, and the community's learning a lot about us, and we look forward to a very long and mutually advantageous relationship with the local community, Franklin and beyond. So that leads me to ask Rosie to come up and say a few words about the chamber, and then we'll move on to the mayor. So Rosie, thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. So one of the benefits of my job at the chamber is celebrating these milestones. We love a ribbon cutting. We love a groundbreaking. It is just such a celebration. And we're so honored to be part of this celebration today. We know that every ribbon cutting and every groundbreaking has a story. Every story includes a vision, determination, and a lot of hard work. So Johnson County is not the same county that it was a couple years ago, but we always are very agriculturally focused, and we always go back to our roots in agriculture. And to have your business here is pretty phenomenal. We are very happy to have you here, and we support you in being here in our community. You can see the agriculture in our strong FFA leadership program that we have here in the county with our students. Also, there is a tractor in every parade that we have here in the county. And this longevity of your facility before you, it has been around for quite a bit with John Deere. We appreciate your investment here in the community. So congratulations to Koenig, to your family, and to all those who share in this vision and this determination and your hard work. We appreciate you being here in Johnson County. And now I'd like to call Mayor Barnett up to the podium.
All right, so I started hearing about this project, it's probably, you said 3 years, I'm probably a year and a half when I started hearing about it. And the big worry, are they gonna leave? Are they gonna stay here? And we're trying to have contact with them and try to make sure we stay here. I know they were looking at different sites, but thank you for investing in Franklin and seeing that there is a value here. And I heard you talk about values, and it sounded, like those values are strong family values. I mean, you go back, 4 generations, and I come from a family business, so I completely understand that. And I can't say enough about what it means to Johnson County, not just Franklin, but the whole county. We're a farming community. I grew up in Franklin, and all these places that we see here, these were all farm fields when I grew up here. So it's only fitting that you guys stay here. I appreciate it. The sidewalk is going to nowhere. So let me tell you a little bit of history that's going to happen there. In 2023, there's going to be sidewalks down both sides of US 31. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So it's not give you a hard time. And I love it. See, that's what values are. We can value each other, giving each other a hard time. But these guys got the money, so we're really going to suck up to them so we can invest in them. So,
I see a mower in your future.
Ferguson Construction, they do a great job. Reputable company. We're glad you're doing the project. But again, I appreciate all the workers here, the jobs you provide, the service you provide for our community. It wouldn't be the same if we didn't have a John Deere dealership here in Franklin. So thank you for staying, and we wish you the best of luck. If there's anything the city can do, I got an open door policy, and we might walk up and down this trail together someday. Thank you.
So next, I want to thank a few folks that have made this possible, and then we'll give Joe McGovern a chance to say a few words, and then we're going to culminate by throwing some dirt. So if you're in the front row, you might want to go back just a little bit. But first, I want to thank our marketing department, led by Marguerite Kleinetler, if you could show your hand up there. We also have, yes, very good. None of this would have been possible. I would not have been able to get up here and embarrass myself if not for Marguerite, so I thank you very much. Audrey's here as well with the marketing team taking some video as we speak, so if she raises her hand, we'll get shaky, so we're not allowed to do that. If not for COVID, we'd have had a few more folks here to celebrate with us, namely all the people that are pulling their weight and working really hard today over at our Franklin store. getting ready for our move here in a few months. But we do have a few folks here today that I think I want to make note of. One of them is Tom. Tom, we're excited to have you here today. Thank you. Donna is another. And both of them have had the pleasure, I suppose, of working for the dealerships that preceded Koenig Equipment. So they know a lot about the experience. They know the customers well, they know the community well, and so we're glad to have them here representing the dealership today. Thank you for coming. I also brought my brother Adam along today. He's our Chief Financial Officer, so he's going to be signing the checks on this deal.
So he's the one with all the money.
Yeah, well, actually, let me tell you about the money. It's from First Source Bank, and so I got my plug-in for First Source. That's worth at least, what, 50 basis points on our interest rate. Hopefully that's coming down. I got Bill Elia here. Bill's been with us going on a decade now, I think. Yes, he deserves a round of applause. I'm quite sure that we wouldn't be here today without his leadership and guidance over the last decade. He took me from a young, snot-nosed brat to a older snot-nosed brat, and we're still here building new buildings and adding to our legacy of our dealership. So thanks, Bill, very much. We got Brian Smith from Ferguson Construction. He's the, what's your title here, Brian? What do you?
Project Superintendent.
Project Superintendent, very good. And then you got Ted Lyons. Ted's with Ferguson Construction. Ted has worked with us on other projects. What's your role here, Ted?
Project manager.
Project manager. Okay. So those guys work together to make sure everything runs smoothly and we're on schedule. And the nice thing is they only call me when they really need something. And so I don't have to worry about much. Appreciate that, guys. So I want to thank everybody for their time today. Joe, before we do have you a few words you'd like to say before we throw some dirt? All right. Joe McGovern.
Thank you, Aaron. Obviously, Koenig's been around a long time, and Ferguson, we just celebrated our 100 year this year, and a large part of that is working with Koenig, and they're trusting us with their capital improvement. And we know it's a big responsibility, and they could use anybody they want, but they've partnered with us for a long time. I knew Aaron's father, Ray, and Ken, and worked with the whole family. And the one thing I can say about that is it doesn't matter if it's Aaron, Ray, Ken, or even any person I walk into any store, they always treat you like a friend, like you're the most important thing to them right now. And I think that's a real testament to their company and the way they run it. And it doesn't matter who you are, you walk in there and it's a really, really friendly, helpful relationship. And so thank you very much for your continued trust in us, and we hope you keep working on it and hope you keep expanding and being as successful as you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As long as you get us in by March.
March,
Yes.
got
All right, so we got a few folks going to come up and join us. What have we got? 6 shovels. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 more. Bill and Adam, I think. We're going to have you come up and join us for the groundbreaking. Kick it and just throw it right to the front of the pile, please. Okay. Because this gravel's not cheap.
Can you give me, okay, hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Over here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. So, Marguerite, 3 weeks of planning, 3 days, and it's over.
Thanks everybody for your support.
Yeah, well done. I think we have some goodies for those. If you'd like to stay around and mingle a little bit, you can. Probably work to be done, but there's some goodies for you to take home with you. So thanks for celebrating with us today. Appreciate it very much.
Koenig Equipment, serving agriculture since 1904.